Plaintiff, Katila Love, says the defendant dated her brother, and they have a child together. Katila begged her brother to stay away from the defendant because she vandalized her brother's property and had him falsely arrested. And ever since he's been dating his new girlfriend, the defendant has been harassing their entire family. So she's suing. Defendant Toray Siegel says while living with Katila and her brother, she witnessed Katila sell crack to her own mother. Toray claims as a result of Katila's drug dealing, her house was raided 3 times, and she's countersuing for harassment.
Start with you.
I met the defendant back in, I want to say about 2004. Not long after I met her, her and my brother started dating. Not long after that, they began to quarrel, go back and forth. They've been going back and forth for the past 11 years. I begged my brother to stop fooling with her because she bleached his stuff, cut up his shoes, threw it all over the lawn, busted my mom's window at the house. And
is any of that true?
No, it's not.
You've never done anything
I've never done
like
any of that, no.
Go ahead.
Okay. Then they had a
Give
child.
me some examples of what occurred in a particular time frame based on what you just said, since she denies any of that has ever happened. So I just want to see how much you're hallucinating. If she did absolutely none of them, then that's what you're doing.
The first incident, I want to say, was around 2007. She saw my brother sitting in the park talking to a girl that we grew up with in the neighborhood. She went off. This is the day that she went back to the house. By the time I got back to the house, all my brother's clothes was bleached and on a tree in front of our house. Shoes was cut up. She was trying to throw his TV out of the window on the 2nd floor.
This is not true at all. This is not true.
Another incident.
Never heard of anything
No,
like this?
I've never done any of that.
Another incident was just as of January of this year. She busted a window at my house and was arrested.
Is that true?
That is not true.
All right. Do you have any evidence about what she did in busting your window? You say she was arrested.
No, I don't have
police
evidence
report?
because, no, I have a statement from my boyfriend that was home. I wasn't home at the time.
About her busting the window and being arrested. Let's see if he's hallucinating too.
Thank you.
Woman may concern. I was at my girlfriend's house and heard a loud noise, and I went to check it out, and Matthew was in a loud conversation with his ex-girlfriend, and when she broke out the front window to the house. I don't know why all these people got to make this up, but go ahead. What else you want me to know?
The reason my brother stayed around was because they ended up having children, and we tried to make it work, but like I said, it's been 11 years of just chaos with her, back and forth. It's just been straight harassment from her. My brother found a new girlfriend. She couldn't take that, so she started harassing him first.
How?
She went up to his job, got him arrested for nothing.
Saying what?
She said that he put his hands on her, but come to find out, well, I don't believe it was true. I wasn't there, so I can't say what really happened that day, but we ended up taking it to trial, and I was subpoenaed to go to court, and we showed up to court. Toray never showed up. So that right there tells me everything that she stated against him was a lie, because if he really beat you up like you said he did, why not come to court? You started with the case, why not finish it out?
Did they resume the relationship right after that?
No.
Okay. They never got back together?
No.
And she never showed up for court?
No.
All right, any of this happened?
Judge Mathis, yes, some of it did happen. I want to state, I knew Katila. I met her back in 2003. I started dating her brother at that time. I moved in with them. And in the process of moving in with them, her mother, as well as Matthew, she was selling crack this whole entire time, getting the house raided numerous of times. She got the house raided 3 times. And at that point, I moved out, like before this incident happened. I moved to Dubuque, Iowa. And in the process of that, me and Matthew has been fine. Now, this is the situation, the reason she brings me here is because...
Was he arrested?
Was he arrested? Yes.
Did you go up to his job and have him arrested?
I did go up to his job.
Did you go and testify against him?
No, Judge Mathis, I did not. He asked me not to come. He threatened me, saying how he's not going to pay his child support. He's not going to help me with these children.
If
I come to court.
Tell me about the relationship with her brother that caused so much hostility, and obviously it spilled over to his sister.
Yes.
So go ahead before we get to what you were getting to toward the end.
Okay. Well, Judge Mathis, I put him out in July because I had enough. He just moved from Dubuque, Iowa, not with me. However, I called and we were working out our differences, and he came home to Chicago, Illinois. So for her to make accusations as if I'm having a problem with our relationship, no, actually we communicate fine. The problem is me and Katila have a issue being that she is not the type of female that I would associate myself with. She brought me here because she needs money. I work from 8 to 5, Judge Mathis. I don't have time to stalk her. I have children at home.
Well, we're going to get to that because she is suing for harassment and defamation, and you're doing the same. Now, what are your claims for today?
Okay, my claim is for harassment and defamation of character.
What she do?
She stated that I was selling crack to my mother.
That you were?
Yeah.
Is that what you say today?
Yes, sir. I witnessed it myself. He's talking to me now. I live with them. And I've witnessed it myself that she sold crack. That's why she just got off house arrest.
Her mother is on crack.
Yes, her mother is on crack.
Your boyfriend's mother is on crack, or your ex.
Yes, they've been raided.
Your children's grandmother is on crack.
That's correct, Judge Mathis, yes.
All right, I just want to hear you say it, and you're saying it emphatically, because that's a pretty inflammatory allegation, so that's why I'm asking you every way I can ask you.
Yes, that is the truth. And this is how I back up my statement, because she's been raided at their home 3 times.
And you saw
I was living there, yes, and I had to move, yes, at that point, because she literally was running a crack house. The house had been taken.
Got that part, but it's a lot different than selling it to mama.
I've witnessed her literally. Example.
She wouldn't even give it to her. She had to sell it.
Example. Do you want me to give you an example, Judge Mathis? Okay. So me and Matthew had moved out, got our own apartment or whatnot, and I literally called him or called his mother. Could you watch our kids? We was trying to go out that night, have a good time. She said, yes, bring them over. We gets over there, we parked the car, we on our way inside the house. I only had $10 to give her. Katila handed her, and I witnessed this, she handed her 2 bags of crack. Her exact words, you dictate everything that your mother do, and this was your household. Yes, this is the true fact, Judge Mathis. At that point, me and him had a discussion
$10.
$10. She didn't want to take my $10, but yet she took the products from Katila, so she did not, yes.
Oh, well, she did give her a discount, all right. All right, $10, 2 packs, that's a discount. I just know you wouldn't be that cold towards your mother. Charge her full price. Me ain't never charged full price, have you?
I don't.
No.
Judge,
that's enough. Go ahead.
This
sounds crazy, so
this is a part of my defamation. She put this on Facebook.
Let's see it.
And I have a statement from my mother.
Yep, right there.
This is the statement.
Thank you.
And then
why'd you put it on Facebook, man?
Judge Mathis, I put nothing on Facebook. However, if there is
you deny everything, and I'm looking at.
I did not put it on Facebook. Nope, that was not me. Maybe she have other enemies, being that who she is.
This is from Valite.
It was a fake page. If you read it, it says Marsha Love has never been a grandmother to my kids. It's only me and my brother. We're the only children my mother have. My oldest brother is deceased, and his son is deceased.
That's a false statement.
Never been a grandmother to my kid, let alone a mother to hers. The broke leg be dying because her daughter feed her crack. Marsha is a crackhead, A.B., never been a grandmother to my kids and barely a mother to her own daughter. Feed her crack. B, get y'all life together. and you claim you didn't do that at all,
No, that was
right?
not me, and she's lying. We're not the only ones who have
okay.
Marsha's grandkids. Her oldest son have a daughter and a son.
We have not seen my niece in over
I don't know
15
what
years.
doing, Katila. That wasn't
And
me.
the timing
so who
of this
cares?
convinces me that you did it as well. Go ahead. What else?
And then that's defamation because she's saying I sold crack to my mother. Okay. My mother wrote a statement. That's the statement that you
her daughter feed her crack to worthless.
And I'm her only daughter, so she has to be talking
and
about
your mother what? This
She
is the statement your mother seen. My name is Marsha. I am disabled with severely degenerative dysplasia in my knee. But every now and then when I'm in pain, Judge, I do call my daughter and get a little something to help.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm just having fun. I know. You know I would never disrespect your mother. Please forgive me, ma'am. Please forgive me. I don't believe it. I believe you over her. What else, ma'am?
I have a voicemail to play for you.
That's the harassment?
That's what...
Let's hear it.
You're a crackhead, so leave my mama alone. Crackhead. Crackhead. And guess who's feeding her the crack to die? Katila. That's why she on house arrest now, right? Yeah. Okay, my kids know y'all, you goofy. I ain't got to tell them nothing different. They already know what it is. So that, let them know what they can do. Kiss my let them know. Kiss our booty. Kiss our booty. Kiss my booty. No, kiss they
Judge Mathis.
Yeah.
First and foremost, that's not defamation of character because first and foremost, her mother is everything that was stated.
You involved the children in there and had them say all that stuff to
Because
their grandmother.
Let me say this.
No,
My daughter wanted to make
reason. Now, let's get to your counterclaim. What is your counterclaim? What has she done to you?
She called me she's disrespectful and defamation of my character. Let me show you this. I also have statements where she's calling. This is a text message. She's called my phone numerous of times, bugging me, wanting to fight me in the whole nine. This is me telling her, stop calling me. And this is her also stating she wanted to fight me, like as in come outside. So none of this is defamation.
You focus in the wrong place. Go find you a job. Help them kids. Every time I'm around, they beg to go with me. I heard Maya say plenty of times she wished I was her mother. Her kids beg you every time you come around?
Her kids do want me to be their mother. Yes, every time I walk through the door, her
beg
kids
to go
yes,
with you.
That is a true fact. Yes, Judge Mathis, yes.
What else you have? Stop calling
that.
my phone and take them kids of yours.
And I took that soul to the heart because my son has cerebral palsy.
Your son has cerebral palsy?
Because she popping pills, smoking, and drinking up their checks, period.
And you put that on.
That's why he's slow.
See what
I'm sorry, this is a fact. She popping pills, smoking, drinking, and doing the most while pregnant. That's your problem.
Do you have some scientific or medical evidence?
Don't. No.
All right. Well, you just defamed her today. Your claim is dismissed, and yours is granted. Have a good day.
She's never had a job.
Please stop riding past my house looking for Mathis. He changed his number for a reason.
I have his
so
number.
call him. Stop coming to my house.
You're irrelevant.
Stop coming to my house.
You're irrelevant. Look at you.